Doke, our first downward dog together. Oh, dedicate. Begin to bend your knees one at a time. Pedal it out. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. If this is new to you, just start to breathe a little longer. See if you can extend your inhales and extend your exhales just to calm down, stay in control. You're doing great. Take one more breath. Then on an exhale, you're going to slowly take baby steps to the top of your mat, rolling through the foot, feeling that stretch in the Achilles. And then we're going to come to a nice forward fold at the top of the mat. Again, take your time. It's day one. No rush. Don't worry. I'm going to kick your butt later. Just enjoy this pace. You're going to bring feet hip width apart. Again, we're focusing on stacking the bones. And then let everything go. Bend your knees as generously as you need to. Feel that awesome stretch in the lower back. We go inward here by softening the gaze, or if you feel comfortable, closing the eyes. If you haven't already, this is where I'll invite you to find an audible breath. Maybe it's Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, the victorious breath. And if that sounded like jibber jabber to you, you can maybe take some time to go look at the Ujjayi breath video on the series. Really fun. But for now, just find an audible breath. Just actively listening to your spirit, your soul. So nice for the nervous system as it is getting tired. Just remember, we're not just working on the body parts, but we're nurturing our whole body, our whole self, our internal organs, our brain to body connection, all systems. We're gonna feel good. Okay, here we go. Tuck the chin, bend the knees more. Take your time. We're gonna slowly roll to mountain. Glute to rise here. Let that be your mantra. To really feel your feet as you ground down through the heels and roll up to standing. And then, if you feel comfortable, reach your full capacity with the stretch, ground through the heels, lift the toes if you can, and wiggle your fingertips. Whew. Then inhale, carve a line with your nose to look up. Exhale, drop the toes, bend the knees, and slowly release it all the way down. Forward fold. Notice if your toes have turned out here or turned in, just recognizing, right? Discernment. Just recognizing your patterns, noticing where you are today. It's all good. Just pay attention. And then on your next inhale, we're going to come to a nice flat back position. Palms on the thighs. Use your shoulders, reaching back away from the ears on an exhale to find length in the neck. And then squeeze your elbows in like little grasshopper legs. And the same thing as we did with the nice neutral spine, you're going to, on all fours, you're going to take all the wrinkles out of your neck here. You can even see how my voice changed here. I'm not like relaxed. So imagine if we're trying to create a healthy flow of energy that runs up and down the spine. Imagine what's happening if we're in a pattern that's clinching the neck or disrupting this flow of energy that runs up and down the spine. Right? This affects our nervous system. This affects everything. Okay? Think of me if you need to here. We're trying to create length through the spine. In time, you'll be able to soft bend the knees, pull the elbow creases back, and really create a lot of length. Cool. Then we'll take one breath in here, lift the heart just a bit up towards the sky, and then catch a little wave here, just cascade all the way down. Oh. And if you're like, I don't know if I did that right, I don't know what's good. Were you paying attention? That's all that matters. Just building awareness from each gesture. So stay in the process. Don't worry about mastering the move or getting it. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Another opportunity to experiment here. And then on your exhale, go ahead and let it go. And then on your next inhale, let's do the same thing, but this time with palms on the shins. Finding length. Again, we're thinking about that energy that runs from the crown to the tail. And then letting that go, bringing it to a forward fold, grounding through your feet, sweeping the fingertips forward, up and back. We'll reach all the way up towards the sky. Catch yourself in here, bring the palms together, head over heart, heart over pelvis, as you slowly bring the hands back down to your heart. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale to drop the fingertips down and reach them all the way up towards the sky. Big stretch, big breath. Exhale, take it all the way down, wiggle the fingertips. And again, halfway lift. This time you have the option of maybe keeping the fingertips on the earth. This is another option. And you want to still try to create the same length and integrity in the neck that you have here with the hands high. So if you're like an Ashtanga yogi, or maybe you're used to doing flat back here, I'm inviting us for this journey just to maybe consider finding more length in the neck here. Okay, take an inhale wherever you are, lift the heart just a bit, then move with your breath as you release it all the way down. Cool, from here we're going to plant the palms, check it out, we're going to step one foot back and then the other, and holy moly, we're in the plank. Same thing as we did on all fours, find that hollow body position. So if the shoulder blades are coming in and collapsing here, you're going to want to spread them left to right, create space between the two shoulder blades, claw through the fingertips, reach the heels back. If bells and whistles are going off like Bugs Bunny, maybe try lowering the knees, keeping that nice, beautiful length through the crown. So again, neck not collapsing. Okay, now everyone, draw your navel in and up, bring your belly in just a bit, loving thoughts as you breathe in and out for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the knees. You're going to come all the way to the belly. Take your time. Draw the hands have to think too hard. Stay open. You can say it to yourself, or you can whisper quietly. I choose. Sweet, take one more beautiful breath here in your own private little love cave. Yes. And then slowly crawl through the fingertips. Draw a line with your nose forward. All the way up to all fours. Remember how you move matters as you walk the knees in just a bit. Here we go. Swing your legs to one side, any side, your choice. And you're going to come all the way through to a seat. You're doing great. Hopefully there's some blood kind of flushing through your forehead and through your feet here. And nice and easy, you're just going to take stock. That's what it's all about. We're going to sit up nice and tall. So if you're here, you are not alone. I'm so proud of you for showing up and giving your best shot. You're amazing. So wherever you are in your spine, let's use particularly these first few days to lovingly take stock, right? And if you need to use a sense of humor, great. I use it all the time. Just to kind of disarm and lean in and find what feels good. So wherever you are here, don't fret. You're going to send your fingertips forward. You're going to engage your core by bringing the low abdominals. Not so much here or here, but right here. Low abdominals and upper abdominals in toward your center. And that's what's going to slowly take you back. And here grow a little inner smile or a good belly laugh might help because your legs might fly out. Maybe if there's like, you got to activate your core forever. That's awesome. That's totally cool. That's what we're here to do. Slowly engage and recognize this is where we are. You might be already on the ground. You might need to be at a snail's pace all the way down. But whatever pace or rhythm you found today, when you land, land fully. Relax everything. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. You can center yourself on your yoga mat. And then nice and easy, we'll bring the right knee all the way up to the chest. Wrap your arms around your chin. Squeeze it up towards your chin or towards your face. And then you're going to just gently take it over towards the left side of your yoga mat. You can open up through the right arm here. So nice and easy supine twist. Breathe and recognize how you feel in this shape today. And then slowly bring it all the way through, back to center. Keep breathing. You're going to switch. So send the right leg out, bring the left knee in, squeeze and lift. And then when you're ready, yep, you got it. Take it over to the right. Open up through the left. We're not pushing, we're not forcing here. We're practicing allowing. So really notice how you feel here, because it will change day to day. And then slowly bringing it all the way back up to center. And then when you're ready, releasing the left leg. Awesome. Bring your heels as wide as your yoga mat. Bring your arms to rest gently out at your sides. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Palms face up toward the sky. Tuck your chin slightly. And then one more time together as a community, as a flow of deep, loving, soulful breath that we roll forward to take here. Inhale. Exhale, close your eyes and relax everything. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Let your fingers be soft. Forehead soft, jaw soft. See how fast you can practice being still. How long does it take to surrender? And ever so slightly,